That is a Wookiee.
Well, I think it's the name for his penis. Because you know how you men can get really precious about your genitalia? I think he just named the band after his dick, basically.
I like the fact you called him genitalia.
Well, his name is actually Steve Chumbawamba, and he just named it after himself.
Because Lester Piggott was the vicar who's baptising him, is that it?
He drinks a whiskey drink, he drinks a vodka drink, he drinks a lager drink, he drinks a cider drink. After you drink all those drinks, you go, Chumbawamba! No idea, we don't know.
You don't know idea whatsoever. Do anyone know over there?
Is it the tribe that live beside the Toyas?
You don't know, do you? The unlikely answer is that Chumbawamba's name came about following an experiment in Vermont involving monkeys. And here's the band's mainstay, Dan But No Bacon, to explain the story.
The idea that if you give enough chimpanzees enough typewriters and enough time, they'll type the complete works of Shakespeare. We tried to find out if there's any truth in it and unearthed some research from the US in the early 70s, and out of all the reams of gibberish, numbers and letters, we found this word Chumbawamba.
Did anyone see, the day after the John Prescott incident, I think it was last year's Brits, wasn't it? On Richard and Judy. Richard, what's his name, Madeley?
Yeah.
He thought that Dan But No Bacon, which is obviously a bad joke name, he thought he was like friend to say, and he went, this Mr. Nobacon. So, back to Sean's team, man. More anarchy with the Sex Pistols and Pretty Vacant. You're going to have to give me the precise answer that Malcolm McLaren sometimes gives.
Ooh. Well, Sex Pistols sounds better than Knob Cannon. Well, they could have called
Not to me, love!
They could have called themselves Fanny Musket, couldn't they?
I've got all Fanny Muscat's records, so don't start shouting.
Who's he used to sing for Steel Ice Band?
No, that was Ars Luger.
All right. I thought he was in Kraftwerk.
I'm very comfortable because my grand's real name is Fanny Musket.
I know Johnny and Sid used to hang out in the sex shop.
The shop called Sex, we better make that clear.
And they used to send Sid in to the bakers next door. They used to send him in for 6 scones, and he'd just go... And the guy came in and said, what's all this Sex Pistols stuff? And they went, yeah, nice one.
To be fair, pretty unlikely. Like, maybe the greatest and most revolutionary band of all time were named after 6 scones is pretty unlikely.
7 scones?
That's nearer, they love their scones.
T-shirts.
T-shirts?
A T-shirt that Malcolm sold in his little boutique. With guns on the front.
No, it wasn't that, but you're right, that did happen. You can't get points just for things that have really happened in the world. Wasn't John F. Kennedy shot in 1963? Yes, but couldn't really...
OK, so Kennedy was shot in 1963. I mean, how can you get to the name of Sex Pistols from Kennedy?
Right. You know the chimps that typed up Chumbawamba? You wouldn't have got that far, would you? They would have just heard ding, 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 ding. Push it back, Toya. Ding, ding. So the answer is the Sex Pistols were so christened by Malcolm McLaren, of course, who corrupted the botanical term Sex Pistol, P-I-S-T-I-L, meaning the reproduction organ of a plant. The Sex Pistols album, Never Mind the Bollocks, was prosecuted under the 1889 Indecent Advertising Act, the same act that spelt doom for Mrs. Butterby's original Quimonguent. Finally, for Phil's team, the Cat in the Hat JK of Jamiroquai, seen here on the 1998 #1, Deeper Underground.
I'm going deeper underground. Hey, there's too much panic in this town. I'm going deeper underground. There's too much panic in this town.
So, who, what, when, where, how, why is a Jamiroquai?
Well, he used to work at the phone place on direct inquiries, but back then he had a funny accent, and he used to say, what number do you require?
Alan Titchmarsh worked for the phone company.
See, I thought it was Lester Piggott.
No, right. So he's at a hotel and he's having his breakfast, And the waitress comes up to him, because he's got his toast, and she goes, "Is it marmalade you want?" He goes, "No, it's jam I require." Did a chimp type it by accident one day?
Did Toya type it by accident?
Yeah. An infinite number of Toyas are in a big warehouse in Barnet.
Oh, what a frightening thought, an infinite number of Toyas.
That's fantastic.
I'm going to come over there and fist you both in a minute.
Me first! 12 and 5, 45. I'm going to fist you. All right, can't believe you said that as a threat.
She'll be wearing us like a pair of marigolds. And she can make us do the washing up. What a bonus.
The biggest Punch and Judy show you've ever seen. That's the way to do it. Adam, did you have any input into this?
It's something to do with North American Indians, isn't it? The Iroquois or something.
Something to do with them, yeah.
He added the word jam to the Iroquois Indians because he was having a bit of a jam because he's a funky guy, and he put it together because it means nothing.
You're absolutely right. Keen environmentalist JK was caught driving his £200,000 Ferrari F40 at 111 miles an hour. It would have been 150, but for the drag factor of his big furry hat sticking out the sunroof. The end of that round. Sean's team have only got 3 points and Phil's team's got 7. Finally, it's next lines in which I recite lyrics from the world of pop and the teams hit back with the lines that follow. Phil's team's in the lead, so your 90 seconds starts now. Hey, good looking.
What you got cooking?
Yeah, Hank Williams. Just shut your mouth.
Mark Lamar.
No. It's How Can You Say? How Soon Is Now by the Smiths. I am human and I need to be loved.
Just like anybody else does.
Everybody else does, I'll give you that same song. When you need a little bit of loving.
Oh, just think about me.
No, it's Baby Look No Further, just think about me. Your song, love. I don't think anyone's ever known their own songs once on this show.
No, that's an ad-lib.
Yeah, but remember it next time you sing it. Might have been a bigger hit if you done it our way.
No, but you
Babylon's burning, baby, can't you see?
Babylon's burning with anxiety.
Yep, the ruts.
Here comes Blakey.
No.
It's also quiet.
It's Oh So Quiet by Bjork. Fat Bottom Girls.
Big belly man.
You make the rocking world go round.
Yes, Queen. So, Sean's team, you need 10 points to win, and your time starts now. I feel it in my fingers.
Feel it in
In my toes.
Yeah, wet, wet, wet. Look me up in Yellow Pages.
Before you go.
No. Dad, you've made that song even worse. I will be your Rock of Ages. Let me entertain you, Robbie Williams. I'm going to turn this world.
Upside down.
Inside out, it says on the...
Oh.
In fact, you are wrong. Hold on, you are wrong. It's going to turn Suburbia.
Upside down.
There you go, you see, and you've made her look stupid. I'm the king of the swingers. Oh.
Jungle VIP.
Yep, king of the swingers. Chicken.
Ladle Night for me.
Yep.
You sad person, Tom.
You didn't even know the ones of your own hits. Oh yeah, he's the loser. Gonna write a classic.
We're going to write it in an attic.
Yeah, Adrian Gervitz. He always beat me at Subutio.
That big, really big fella with the big fingers. A really wide goal.
No, it's the undertones because he flicked a kick and I didn't know, my perfect cousin. At the end of that round, Sean's got 8 points. Phil's team, of course, have won with 12. So, thanks to Sean, Toya and Tom, Phil, Adam and Kelly, you've been watching Nevermind the Buzzcocks. I've been Mark Lamar, and when I look back on my life, it's always with a sense of shame. When I look back on the last half hour, heartbreak.
Stay with BBC Two.